Hey Haunters, this is Chit with Total Terror. Going to be talking about how to make masks using Barth Mache. Alright Haunters, so when you're making Barth Mache masks, this is one that I made recently. It is made entirely of cardboard, craft paper, and corrugated paper. I'll show you a few examples of that. It's made around an old baseball hat that's got the brim cut up off of it. And usually I'll get that started by just sticking that on a styrofoam head like that. So your parts list is going to include, obviously, old baseball cap, styrofoam wig head, a stand. The most important thing to be aware of is what kind of glue you're going to use to make Barth Mache. The process of Barth Mache is coating your cardboard or craft paper or whatever you're using with this stuff, either weldwood contact cement, the non-flammable kind in the green can. It's at Home Depot or Lowe's. It costs about 15 bucks per quart. It works pretty good. You can, for small stuff like your masks and whatnot, or small props, you can get away with using this stuff. There's a little closer view of it. If you want to go a little bit more on the professional side, that people that use this medium to make Mardi Gras floats and such, they're going to go with, it's 3M fast bond, or it's number 30 NF, non-flammable. You can get it in green or clear. This is a lot more expensive. This gallon right here is about 130 bucks. But if you're going to be making some bigger things, it's well worth it. Or if you want better results, it's really the way to go. It's all what your pocketbook, can support there. But I would say, making a mask, you can get away with using this. So you're going to use a couple of things. You can go to your local recycle bin and pick up all the cardboard you need. Get the plain brown kind without a waxy finish on it. It won't work well if it's a waxed cardboard. Also, craft paper, good old craft paper. You can find it at Staples, or you can order it from Uline. That's uline.com. Also from Uline, this is corrugated paper. Corrugated paper, it's like this. You coat both sides of it with glue, and you start sticking stuff together, and I'm going to show you how to do it in just a sec. Oh yeah, you're going to need chip brushes. You need a bunch of those, and then I think you're ready to go. Alright, we're going to get to the part where we apply our contact adhesive to our cardboard, our craft paper, and our corrugated paper. This step goes real quick, and there is a drying time with contact adhesive. It takes about 30 minutes if it's not in the sun. If you're outside and you've got some sunlight on this stuff, it goes really quick. Also, word to the wise, this stuff is toxic. You don't want to be indoors with it a long time when it's drying. It does give off fumes. It's not real good for you. Also, there is another type of weldwood contact cement that comes in the red can, the original. Don't use that. You don't want to use that. It is even more toxic. The fumes will knock you clean out, and it's very flammable. And it doesn't work good for our application, what we're doing here. It's not as sticky. So stick with the green can, non-flammable stuff, if you're going to Lowe's or Home Depot to get this. And let's get to it. Now, when you're doing this craft paper part of this, you want to cut it or tear it into smaller sizes, because this stuff is really sticky to itself when you're trying to deal with a large piece of paper that's covered in glue. The wind might blow a little bit and all of a sudden it's all stuck together and all your work was for nothing. Okay, our glue has dried out on our cardboard and corrugated paper and craft paper, and now it's time to get started on shaping our mask around our styrofoam wig head right here. Like I said before, take an old baseball cap, cut off the brim on it, use that just as a nice little covering for our wig head, and you can leave it in the mask when you use it down the road, and it's nice and comfy, and you can tighten it up in the back. Works pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and get started shaping this mask, and let's get Okay, now we've got a basic armature that we can work off to make our mask with. That's where our corrugated paper starts to come in. We can start to build this up with layers of that, but keeping in mind we want to wear this at our haunted house, and that we want to keep it as light as possible for our actors so it's comfortable all evening. So whatever we can build up with as much cardboard to give it that effects of a face, we can do best to do that first. So I'll start to add in a few details, cheekbones and a nose and maybe a mouth or something, and then we will start to add in layers of corrugated paper and craft paper after that. Two, three. Okay, there's our basic armature. We've taken our glue-soaked cardboard and we've started to cut it into strips and put it together, and now it's kind of starting to resemble something, but not quite. So what we want to do at this point is start adding a little more detail, and you can use this stuff. It's our corrugated paper. When you take that and you ball it up into shapes, it makes a nice hefty feel to it. So if you want to take this stuff and say rip some up and maybe ball it up a little bit like so, it sticks to it all itself, and you could just kind of plunk it on there to make, I don't know, make some lips there for the mouth. Do that on the bottom part. Then you can take it, maybe cover up some of those cheekbones there. Wonderful thing about this is you can keep repositioning things as you go along if you're not happy with it. Alright, now we're going to get to our last part where we add some craft paper to our mask. This gives it a little bit of a skin and kind of ties it all together for our quick little project here. So real quick, just start covering it with craft paper. It's got glue on both sides. Alright, that is our quickie Barth Mache mask tutorial on how to make an armature for it. This is our quickie final product there, and this really lightweight. Your actors can wear it all night long, and they just have this really weird, creepy vibe about them when you add a little paint to them, and they're good for some scares, and you can wear them all night long. This one is pretty comfortable. Here's one I made just recently. Devil mask there. This one's built around a skateboard helmet, so it's a little bit more hefty. And this guy I showed you right here, another kind of monster devil looking mask. This one's real comfy as well. You can wear this. You can wear this all night long and have a ball scaring people. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. We'll see you next time. This is Chip with Total Terror.